So I was born in the 80s and grew up in the 90s, just like this watch. I have a strange and strong connection with this watch. To me, it is pure nostalgia, but it's also genuinely great design. I love the design language of this era because it was rooted in two things: expression and constraints. Game Boy, Nintendo, the Sony Walkman, Motorola pagers, Talkboy. The 80s and 90s were not a time for sleek design. It was a time for flair. Loud colors, loud design, oversized, bold, baggy, ripped. Low-key wasn't a thing. It was a time for standing out. Designs were generally angular or especially curvy, which felt futuristic at the time. One thing's for sure though, they weren't sleek. Secondly, design language of this era was rooted in constraints. Dual colored screen, at most a menu you can click through with a few buttons. But this wasn't necessarily a bad thing. Constraints inspire creativity. When you have everything at your disposal, it's hard to define what's important, and thus hard to understand how to move forward. If you do everything, you do nothing. You have to plant your flag somewhere. When you have constraints, you're forced to understand your tool set, and you're forced to get clever building with it. And with the G-Shock, Casio picked its battles, and it stayed focused on its main objectives. This meant for functionality, it was pretty basic. You had a stopwatch, a backlight, an alarm, a day date. So where Casio came in with G-Shock to shake things up, to plant its flag, was by making a tech item that was actually durable. And not kind of durable, incredibly durable. So reliable, so count-onable, that this $40 watch has been trusted not only by countless military personnel, but by NASA. This watch has been in space. Ain't no jewelers in space. Okay, so just how durable are we talking? This watch has a water resistance rating of 200 meters. That's a dive watch. That's a solid dive watch. And then in 2017, over 30 years after its launch, it set the world record for heaviest vehicle to drive over a watch. 25-ton truck. This $40 watch is one of the most durable watches ever made. Okay, so Casio set out to develop an extremely durable and reliable watch. Mission accomplished, mission obliterated, game changed. But after the bases are covered, after solidifying itself as an excellent tool, it really comes down to, how does a watch make you feel when you wear it? And this is what makes this watch one of my very favorites at any price point. Wearing this watch makes me nostalgic, and in that nostalgia, it ignites my childlike enthusiasm for things, and nothing in particular, but everything. When my dad was wearing this watch in the 90s, I was outside collecting bumps and bruises, learning how to ride a bike. I was throwing Nerf balls in the front yard and dodging super soakers in the summertime. I was having a blast. The watch world can get so hoity-toity with its tunnel vision on movements and precious metals and low volume. It forgets about the spirit of it all, less about exclusivity and more about great design and functionality, more about fun and appreciation. You know, the way we were when we were kids. It's playful and lighthearted while also being a truly great tool that you can absolutely count on. Wearing this makes me want to be a little more lighthearted. It makes me want to take things a little less seriously. It makes me want to go outside and do some things that might get me some more bumps and bruises. It's a reminder to not lose that curiosity and sense of wonder. It's a reminder to take it easy, but take it. Thanks for watching, y'all.